Hello, good evening. Good evening,
Hello, how
everybody.
are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm all right. As good as I can be by the grace of God. Chal raha hai. You tell me what's happening.
All is well. Bhai, I'm so happy that you took out time to be on Storylines by Shefali Chopra. I'm very excited.
So am I to be on live. It's with you on Storylines with Shefali Chopra. I've been seeing all your stories. They'd be very interesting, and I was wanting to be part of it. Yeah, thoda bahut, there was a little time constraint, but yes, now we are online and let's make the most of it.
Absolutely, I agree. So I must tell my guests. Well, everybody knows Vikram Chopra, but I must tell everybody that there are people who may want to know your actual, like, okay, who is Vikram Chopra? There's a lot of speculation, by the way, huh? I must tell you, Vicky Bhaiya. Oops,
Acha.
I said Vicky Bhaiya. Yes, guys, Vikram Chopra is also my brother, and I'm really proud. Today, I'm like, I can't even tell you how great I'm feeling. It's an amazing feeling, but it will say, Vicky Bhaiya, really welcome on this show. And he's a filmmaker. He works with different production houses. He's associated with Sohail Khan Productions, and he also does his own stuff with the banner called Like Minded Films.
Yes.
And of course, Vicky Bhaiya has, I have always, what do I say? I've always looked up to him, as a younger sibling. Hamesha inki taraf dekha, and I was like, yes, that's my brother. So we are so proud of you. And I love the t-shirt you're wearing. It says Ziddi by nature. Zara अच्छे से दिखाओ.
Yeah, I guess we filmmakers are Ziddi by nature. We have to put our foot down on many things. Yeah, that's why. But I
Vicky
see,
Bhaiya,
I didn't think of it. I didn't think of, I just, I have these t-shirts. I don't have to go through all of them. So, जो मुझे ऊपर मिला मैंने पहन ली. But it just today was this t-shirt. Yeah.
it
So
suits you. I must tell you, it suits you. It's really looking
thank,
nice on you.
thank you, thank you, thank you.
Vicky Bhaiya, a lot of people would like to know, that you grew up in Kashmir and you studied in Burnhall School,
Yeah,
and that's where you started your journey. And today
yeah.
you're a filmmaker. उसके बारे में आप कुछ बताओ.
So yeah, I mean, Kashmir was where I was born. Srinagar, schooling was done there, and first I'll tell you, Shifu, uh, I was not in Burnhall first. I was in Presentation Convent School, which was a co-education school. I remember,
Right.
and and when we were there till third standard, we were saying, okay, now you're being taken out and you're being putting in the boys' school. And we were told that this was a co-education and people were very lenient. Teachers were very lenient. We were told that when you go to the boys' school, people are very strict. You're going to get beaten a lot. We were not, we never thought that, boys' school kya hota hai. I remember when we were in Burn Hall, we really got jacked. We were hit so badly because we were spoiled a lot. You know, ever from fourth standard till the time we finished at 10th standard, we used to, मैंने बहुत मार खाई है. सीधे हाथ पे भी, उल्टे हाथ पे भी. But yes, because of the fact that our family is associated in films, and that was something which is always there. The family used to visit Kashmir to make films, to shoot films, and that was something which I was looking up to. Maybe glamour, maybe whatever you may want to call it, but I was always attracted to it, attached to it. And I always thought that if I get the opportunity, I also want to be in the same field. So once I finished my graduation, I came to Bombay to our famous Chacha uncle, and I started working with him, and that's how the journey started. And it's been what, today is 2022. I started in the year 1990. It's been 32 years. I've been part of the film industry, and it's a beautiful industry. I've had some great time doing stuff, making films, writing films. The process is overwhelming, and the best part about this is that you keep learning every day. Every day you feel you're a student. You never feel that you've accomplished something, because the day you feel you've accomplished something, something new comes up. Audiences change, and so yeah, it's great fun. It's great fun. But yes, the journey has been quite a bit from Srinagar till Mumbai, Bombay, and but it's been great. Yeah, it's been great. And
You know
being
what is
thankful for.
nice is I must, intervene and say something here. Recently, I read a post of yours which said,
uh,
"Life is beautiful." And I could so connect with this. How lovely it is to feel every day of our life that yes, life is beautiful. So of course, we as human beings, go through a certain amount of ups and downs, but still saying that life is beautiful requires a certain amount of strength. I read a beautiful quote a few days ago, which I will read. It says, "Don't let your bad days trick you into thinking you have a bad life."
Yeah. See, I'll tell you, it's very important for you to feel that. It's very important for you to feel that life is beautiful. I feel life is something which is always beautiful. It's up to you whether you want to make it beautiful and not make it beautiful. All of us, all human beings on planet Earth, big, small, rich, poor, they have good days, they have bad days, they have no one is perfect. Everyone has problems, whether it's social problems, economical problems, physical problems, or family problems, whatever. But if you decide to live life and feel that life is beautiful and enjoy and cherish every moment that you have, wherever you are, however you are, then it becomes very easy. And the quote that you read also is something which is, I suppose, a testimony to what I'm trying to say is that you cannot. If you have if there's something bad, that doesn't mean that your day or your life can be bad. It is a moment, it will pass. Today you and me are chatting right now. It's a moment, and this is a memory which we have to, which is going to be created. But this will pass, and you'll make another memory, and you'll have another guest on your show. Similarly, I feel that bad things do happen to everyone. It's part of life. That's what life is all about. Life cannot be, oh, everything is hunky dory, everything is good. चलो जी मजा करो, ऐश करो. ऐसा नहीं होता. We all have problems. We all have, no matter how good or bad we are, no matter how fortunate we are, how kind God has been to us, but still, we have problems, yeah, and we all
Of
of us.
course, हम लोग हंसते हैं, इसका मतलब ये नहीं सब कुछ परफेक्ट है.
हाँ, of course, अब चलो ठीक है यार, अभी वो हम यहाँ आ गए, हम ऐसे हैं, doesn't mean कि प्रॉब्लम नहीं है प्रॉब्लम, हर चीज की प्रॉब्लम है. But then you have to feel that life is beautiful. You have to cherish every moment. What I do is that I cherish every moment. I try to rather.
We
एक तो
do,
चीज
we
क्या
do.
होती है, a lot of people say नहीं यार, it's so social media, social networking, social media is not good. आप Instagram में अपनी चीजें डालते रहते हो. Why do you want to do that? A lot of friends of mine tell me, or some of my family members also tell me that why do you have to showcase every time that what are you doing? आपने खाना बना लिया, आप वहाँ चले गए, आप यहाँ चले गए, and so on and so forth. And I feel that this is something I feel connected that if I, for example, I was at the airport the other day, अगर मैंने एक एयरपोर्ट की फोटो डाल दी या मैंने
I
लैंडिंग,
saw that. I saw that.
अब
That's why
मुझको
I said
क्या है
life
कि
is
उसमें
beautiful.
so I just put a moment, मैं बैठा हुआ था, मैंने अपनी फोटो ले ली बैठ के ऐसे, and I said that's a moment. Now I enjoyed that moment. That's what I'm trying to say. It's important for us to enjoy every moment. And once we enjoy
True.
every moment, life would be beautiful because life is beautiful. That is why God gave us life here.
Yes,
How much we
absolutely.
cherish life. हमको इतना डर लगता है अगर कुछ हमारी तबीयत खराब हो जाती है, और why are we so scared? We are scared, no, because we don't want to lose life. This is a beautiful thing that
Life
God
is
has given
very
us.
precious. It's very precious. बिल्कुल सही
So
मायने में आपने इसको समझाया कि भाई जिंदगी जियो, हर पल जियो. मुश्किलें
yeah,
आएंगी, कठिनाइयां आएंगी, बुरा वक्त हो सकता है आए, मगर सब कुछ हमें याद रखना चाहिए कि आकर जाता भी है वो बुरा वक्त. So
जाना
yes,
ही है.
let's keep our spirits alive, spirits up, bubbling, and I think that's very important essence of life. Now, as we discussed before we started this session, is that we are going to talk life. So we are going to pick up quotes and pick up things from there. There is this another quote that I must read, which is, "Be loud about the things that are important to you." Before you answer this, भाई देखो ऐसा है, इश्क है तो कह दो, हाँ है, मुझे मोहब्बत है. अब
हाँ
आप
नहीं,
बोलिए.
uh, it's not that, it's that it is important for you to be, अब जैसे मैंने एक पहनी है जिद्दी बाय नेचर, तो ये भी लाउड ही है ना एक किस्म का. तो
बाय द वे, पंजाबी थोड़े लाउड होते ही हैं, कुछ
और
नहीं कर सकते,
हाँ,
हमारे डीएनए में है, डीएनए में है.
then why not? Yeah? Why not? If you have it, वो कहते हैं ना, if you have it, you should flaunt it. If you have something, I have a lot of friends who have things and they flaunt, and I like it. I also want to have those things. That's how life is, no? If I have something, I flaunt it. Somebody else wants to. पर inspiration क्या होती है? हम कहते हैं कि हम उससे we've been inspired by that. What is that? It's like because that guy is. Uh, you go for shopping and you see this beautiful dress that you want to buy, and you say, "Oh my God, I have to buy it." It doesn't. You don't have to buy it. You can buy another dress. ऐसा नहीं है कि वो
Yeah.
dress नहीं होगी तो you won't have anything to wear. But no, I want to buy this one. Why? Because I want to buy this one, and
Yeah.
this will make me look good. So that's being trying to really be loud and trying to be क्या कहते हैं उसका? How do I say it? I think also now, if you ask me very honestly, this whole thing of being loud also helps you in thinking positive. I feel because a lot of time, unless and until आप if you don't want to be loud, then how will you be positive? Like हम लोग पंजाबी हैं, हम लोग हर चीज बोल देते हैं, दिल में नहीं रहता, तो there's no negativity in it, सब निकल जाता है बाहर. तो
सब निकल
मैं तो
जाते हैं.
I am the loudest. My family tells me, क्या हो गया यार, चिल्ला क्यों रहे हो, वास्ते बोलो. My sister, me and dad that day we were having a drink and we were talking. क्या हो गया तुमको, नीचे सब सुन रहे हैं आवाज, ऐसे सुनने दो यार. you know we are speaking our heart out to each other, man. So that way.
आई एग्री. नहीं नहीं, लाउड होना अच्छा है. पर यहाँ पर मुझे एक हल्का सा जो मेरे मन में आया वो बोल रही हूँ. अ, वो ये है कि कई बार कई लोग अपने लिए खड़े नहीं हो सकते, तो मुझे लगता है हमको उनकी भी आवाज बनना चाहिए. आई थिंक दैट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट.
Obviously, obviously.
कई बार बहुत लोग बोल नहीं पाते हैं, सफोकेट हो जाते हैं, उनके लिए खड़ा होना सीखना चाहिए. बिकॉज एट द एंड ऑफ द डे वी आर ऑल ह्यूमन बीइंग्स. एंड एक दूसरे का हाथ पकड़ के, हैंड होल्ड करके हम कहाँ पहुंच सकते हैं. ऐसा नहीं है कि वी शुड बी आइसोलेटेड, जस्ट थिंकिंग अबाउट ओनली आवर ओन सेल्फ. आई थिंक दैट इज व्हाट दिस कोट टेल्स मी कि भाई बोलना है बोलो. हाँ, एज यू सेड, मन में मत रखो. मन में रख के वो सिमर होता है, किसी दिन एक दिन विस्फोट हो जाता है. We know that, है ना?
It'll trigger off. It'll trigger off one day.
Yes, it does. It does. I know many cases कि बहुत लेते रहे और फिर हट गया बम.
भाई देखो सिंपल सी बात है ना, शिफाली, इज वेरी सिंपल दैट इफ यू ओनली इनटेक और आप सुनते रहोगे या करते रहोगे जो कोई कह रहा है, या आप अपनी दिल की जो आप चाहते हो वो आप नहीं करोगे क्योंकि वो उसको अच्छा नहीं लग रहा है या इसको ठीक नहीं लग रहा है, सो ऑन एंड सो फोर्थ, तो वो ह्यूमन बॉडी है, जाता रहेगा बॉडी, एक दिन वो ट्रिगर होगा एंड समथिंग माइट हैपन एंड दैट्स नॉट गुड. सो यस, it's important to be loud, and yes, what you said also, it's also important to be a voice of people who are perhaps underprivileged, A, or B, who perhaps doesn't have the strength to say it, or for that matter who have some sort of a क्या कहते हैं आप, क्या कह दो उसको, कुछ मजबूरी होगी किसी को अगर वो कुछ नहीं कह पा रहा है for that matter. तो it's important to to listen to that person and perhaps be his or her voice. I think it's very important today's time when we talk about so many things. So and also I think a lot of people are doing a lot of stuff. A lot of NGOs are there today to give voices to the underprivileged or to people who have all of these problems. I think it's very important to look at society and think of society and be a part of society and not only think of yourself कि भाई मेरे को मिल गया तो मैं ठीक हूँ, मेरे को खाना मिला, ऐसा बात नहीं है. you know
True.
हाँ, इट्स इम्पोर्टेंट. आई थिंक इट्स इम्पोर्टेंट. थोड़ी अवेयरनेस. देखिए क्या है कि हम जब पहले कहते थे कि वो बाहर जा रहे हैं, वहाँ ऐसा है, वहाँ ऐसा है, अब वो नहीं है. Now we also as a society have become very good. I'm very proud of the fact that India has become so, we are at par with perhaps rest of the world in everything for that matter. और अच्छी बात है वो. We are all being there, all of us. So it's good. It's positive. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
we
think
all
it's
learn
important.
from each other. Yes, we are all
Yeah.
learning from each other. That is the beauty of life. And as we grow, I will not call as we become old, because I think, like when we say, oh, these trees, they grow. Similarly, we grow. We grow in all aspects. We grow with our life. We grow in number of years. And that's when we realize there's so much to learn from each other. The little quote that I read next is, make yourself the teacher you deserve.
Make yourself the teacher.
You deserve.
That's very nice actually. It's very nice. You
So
know what
throw
it
some light
says?
on
You know what it says? It means that if you wanted a teacher,
Yeah.
to teach you a certain thing a certain way,
Mm.
you know, then today when you have matured, or when you've sort of, seen the life, or as you say, as you grow, as you become maturer, then try to be that teacher that you always wanted,
Yes.
someone who would guide you in life in a certain way, who would tell you, okay, do this in a certain, like I feel personally in my life that there were certain decisions that I made were not good. Now, I feel that maybe there was someone to explain it to me in a very sort of in a manner which doesn't would have not made me felt that, oh, this could go that way. But if somebody would have given me a very open perspective of things, like a teacher, what a teacher does, the teacher teaches you, and the teacher makes you understand, okay, if you do this, you'll get this. If you do this, you'll get this. So you should do this. So I feel I've gone through it myself, and yes, I would love to be the teacher that I wanted, or I always deserved. And I think that's the best quote that you read out, Shifali, because I think all of us should become the teachers that we wanted us, that our teachers should have been like that. I
Yeah,
think
I think that's very
we should.
important. It's very
I
important
think
to
we
come
should.
to that level and
Yeah.
feel ki, suppose I was in the other person's shoes, and maybe that's the way I can explain it to them. A lot of times in life we forget that, but yes, this quote reminded me that no, if I want something from someone, I have to come at that level and explain it to them, and then it becomes beautiful, it becomes easy, it becomes something like you should not always be dictating कि यू हैव टू डू दिस, आपने ऐसे करना है नहीं. कभी कभी उस लेवल पे आके, इनफैक्ट कभी कभी क्या हमेशा उस लेवल पे आके अगर आप बात करते हैं, यू ऑलवेज कनेक्ट better.
It's
There is a
important.
beautiful comment for us. It says Mujib Akhtar is saying impressive literate conversation. So
Thank you
yes,
so much, Bhai.
yes, thank you, Mujib. Thank you so much. It means a lot because see, I think at the end of the day, uh, conversations that we do with each other also are stories, and then stories are impactful, and then they travel from from one place to the other, as I always say, and that's important. We learn from each other, and that's very important. The next little quote that I'm going to read, and I know you have lots to talk about this. People don't fake depression, they fake their smiles.
Sorry, I lost you. What was the quote?
People don't fake depression, they fake smiles.
Uh, well, what do I say to that?
I know
Well,
you have lots to say on this one.
you know, uh, what happens is, I think in today's time, because of so many things around us, and for us to achieve all those things, I think we've lost our own personality. uh, and we feel that, okay, we want that, we should somehow or anyhow get that, we should grab that, or whatever happens, we need that. And उसमें अगर हमारी अपनी पर्सनालिटी चली जाए, अगर हमारा अपना वजूद चला जाए, तो डजेंट मैटर, बिकॉज व्हाट मैटर्स इज दैट थिंग दैट आई वांट. और वो जो फेकनेस हो जाती है आपके अंदर, जो पर्सनालिटी आ जाती है, वही आ जाती है कि आपकी रियलिटी चली जाती है, बिकॉज यू लूज the essence of reality, if you ask me. What happens is that you lose the essence of reality, and the reason you lose the essence of reality is because, you know whatever we may aim off in today's time and age, something can be achievable, something can be a little difficult to achieve, and one has to work hard. ऐसा नहीं है कि नहीं होता है. Human mind is such a great thing that God has made, that if you अगर आपने ठान ली, तो you can achieve anything in your lifetime. बट अ लॉट ऑफ पीपल वांट टू अचीव इट वेरी फास्ट, कि यार अभी मेरे को ये करना है तो मैं अभी कर लेता हूँ, या मुझे ऐसा बनना है तो मैं अभी बन जाती है, फॉर दैट मैटर. एंड देन यू स्टार्ट टू लूज द रियलनेस दैट यू हैव. कोई कहता है यार ऐसे बन जाओ तो ऐसा हो जाएगा, तो आप ऐसा बन जाते हो. कोई कहता है ऐसा कर लो तो ऐसा हो जाएगा, आप ऐसे बन जाते हो. तो आपकी जो अपनी पर्सनैलिटी है, लाइक व्हाट इज योर पर्सनैलिटी, व्हाट इज माई पर्सनैलिटी, इनहेरेंट पर्सनैलिटी, हाउ वी आर मेड, हाउ वी हैव बीन, वी हम उसको छोड़ देते हैं, बिकॉज वी फील, ओ यार अच्छा, हमको वो अचीव करना है ना, तो व्हाट वी शुड डू इज वी शुड बी लाइक दैट पर्सन, और वी शुड ट्राई एंड बी लाइक दैट द अदर वन. बट and we lose our own identity, we lose our own thing, then our emotions start to go haywire, and then we become a very, emotions chale jati hain, so you start thinking sort of, your thinking process changes, and then you feel that things don't matter to you. तो फिर थोड़ा सा फेकनेस आनी शुरू हो जाती है. And I think a lot of people get used to that fakeness and they enjoy the fact, oh, acha, this is the way it should be. But pata kya, I feel, Shefali, that is something which starts to make you, or starts to make one sad. Because आपकी अपनी reality नहीं है, आप real चीजें enjoy नहीं कर रहे हो, family या छोटे छोटे. See, what makes your life is small things in life. अगर आपको प्लांटिंग का, गार्डनिंग का शौक है, तो आपने एक प्लांट ले आया और वो प्लांट लगाया और वो मनी प्लांट उगना शुरू हुआ ना, that will give you happiness. वो
Really?
छोटी सी,
Yeah.
इट्स अ वेरी स्मॉल थिंग फॉर दैट मैटर. अगर आपको कुकिंग का शौक है और आपने कुकिंग की और वो उसने खाना टेस्टी हुआ और आपने खाया और आपने इंस्टाग्राम पर डाला, आपको लगा अच्छा है, तो यू फील वेरी हैप्पी, उसमें आपको हैप्पीनेस आती है. बट व्हेन यू स्टॉप डूइंग ऑल दोस थिंग्स बिकॉज यू फील कि नहीं यार, ये थोड़ा मैं करूंगा, मेरे को तो वो बनना है, मैं थोड़ा नहीं हूँ, देन जो हैप्पीनेस की चीजें आपको मिलती रहती हैं वो तो आपने छोड़ दी. देन दैट होल थिंग, दैट होल the ego that one gets, and the whole facade जिसको हम कहते हैं आदमी बना लेता है ना, that starts to make you feel, you don't realize it, then you start faking that smile, फिर ऐसी smile हो जाती है. I must tell you one thing, whenever someone smiles, no, you should never see his or her smile, you should see his or her eyes, because happiness is here, happiness is never here.
Right.
And a lot of
Very
people
well
just
said.
smile like that because उनकी वो just smile with the sake of smiling. और जो खुश होता है ना, यार चल यार ठीक है, however, मतलब just like how does it matter यार, this too shall pass, So, and I honestly, right, I have a lot to say about this because in today's time in our society, I've seen a lot of people change. I've seen a lot of people be fake, and it's very. I just wonder why. You don't need to.
I completely agree with you. I mean, we fake so much that it is unbelievable. And pandemic taught us in a big way कि भाई fake मत करो. Reach out to people who are depressed. Fake smiles लोग करते हैं for media, for Insta, for FB, for other mediums. But this is not real. Be real. भाई दुख है तो कह दो.
No,
और
see, I'll be very honest with you. What happens is that if you are a celebrity, and if, for example, there is people who are there, you have to smile for them because you're a celebrity. अब उनको नहीं पता कि what's happening in your life, and because see क्या होता है, when you're a celebrity, people look up to you. They follow you. They're your fans. So you smile for them and so on and so forth. So I would say that's fine. That's absolutely okay. I mean, you can't just go आपके कुछ वो है और आप सीरियस हो जाओगे. Of course you have to be. But I'm saying as a real human personality जो आपकी होती है, you should try not to be. One should try not to be. One should try not to have that whole thing seep into yourself कि आप अपनी reality खो जाओ. ठीक है. और फिर क्या हो जाता है कि वो आप देखो, आंखों देखी, मैंने आपको देखा, आपने मेरे को देखा, वो सारे वैसे हो जाते हैं. So yes, pandemic has taught us a lot. Pandemic has taught a lot. मतलब pandemic तो मैं आपको क्या बताऊं, pandemic has made me change the whole attitude of life, if you ask me. Because first I thought that, oh, everything is, you have to do this, as I said, ये बड़ा important है, वो बड़ा important है, ऐसी चीज. बट पैंडेमिक में, और अब थोड़ा जो पैंडेमिक स्लाइटली ईज आउट हुआ है, आई गेस एक चीज रियलाइज की है कि लिविंग लाइफ इज मोर इम्पोर्टेंट. इफ यू
that's
लिव
true.
अ कंटेंट लाइफ, नो शेफाली, वेदर इट्स विद दैट थिंग और दिस थिंग, इतना ज्यादा है या इतना है, उससे फर्क नहीं पड़ता. यू शुड लिव अ फुलर लाइफ, अ हैप्पियर लाइफ, कहीं पे भी हो.
Mujib says very beautiful thing. He says wrinkles should merely indicate where the smiles have been.
Huh, of course. That's what is important. It does. Because that's what it is. That's what humans are for, That's how
Yeah,
it is.
that's very important. Very important. Well, the next quote that comes here is be an encourager. The world has plenty of critics already.
Yeah, of course. अगर हम एक दूसरे को encourage नहीं करेंगे तो कौन करेगा? देखो भाई, मेरे को somebody had told me, and he had said something, and I really appreciate him saying that to me. And he said, when you say no to anything, you feel powerful.
Yes,
Because
that's
no
true.
is something. that makes you powerful for that, only for that moment. It doesn't make you powerful in very matlab, for a longer time. It doesn't make you powerful as in powerful. It just makes you powerful for that moment जब आप कहते हो नहीं, मुझे नहीं करना, मैं नहीं करूँगा, मैंने मना कर दिया उसको, I said no to him. Or you know, and then he said that that is where your fault is. कि जब आपको लगता है ना कि मैंने मना कर दिया, तो आप जो power, you know, you feel that power, that is something which you should, that is, वही आपकी, वहीं से आपकी fall शुरू हो जाती है, क्योंकि आप, that whole ego that you have, you know. So I feel that yes, it's very important to, you know, to hear things properly, to उसको आराम से, you know, seep in करो, rather than just nahi, and you know, all of the way things are in today's time and age, and things are moving too fast here today. I mean,
Very fast,
today
very
this
fast.
is,
And I
you know,
think
it's so,
actually it requires for us to be encouraging people around us rather than discouraging them.
critics तो क्या
Because
होते हैं ना, I'll tell you, critics तो, अब to come back to your quote, अब जो power of no है ना, तो everybody wants the other person to say, oh, I always feel that I am right. Okay, मुझे लगता है जो मैं कर रहा हूँ, जो मैंने पहना है वो सही है, जो दूसरा है वो गलत है. वो एक इंसान की फितरत है. That's, you know, how humans are perhaps. तो दूसरे को ना वो हमेशा क्रिटिसाइज करता है, अरे इसको कुछ नहीं पता, अरे व्हाई, उस, यू नो, द अदर पर्सन फील्स, ओ मैंने उसको डिस्करेज कर दिया ना, तो चलो आई एम फीलिंग लिटिल बेटर. See, what happens to you is that if you say, oh, वो कह रहा है यार, I want to go and buy this shirt, अरे नहीं यार, that shirt is not good यार, वो स्ट्रिंग हो जाएगी. मैंने कहा चल यार, मैंने उसको कर दिया. तो वो इनवेरिएबली ह्यूमंस में चलता रहता है. You know, that whole jealousy factor is there for everything. You know, people are insecure in our life, and होता रहता है. You know, that's you can't help it. But I guess it's important to encourage. Encouraging is very important on anything. To
one thing that I realize, Vikram, is that people, people these days are all about winning. People want to, even if it's in a class, they want to come first or second. They want to, if they're running a race, they want to be the, like they want to come first. Everywhere they want to be toppers, whether it's their work front, whether it's personal stuff. Everybody wants to be the best, and it's not possible to be the best. So the quote here is learning how to lose gracefully and enjoy winnings when you do win.
That's very important. A lot of people don't take this quote seriously. They people who lose don't take, they don't accept their losses. You know, they would never accept. See, someone I'd read that you only learn when you falter. You only learn when you make a mistake. अगर आपने कभी, अगर आपने, if you don't accept your mistakes, you will never learn in your life. Because आप सीखोगे, आपको लगेगा तो मैं तो सीख के आया हूँ. I have a friend, वो तो कहता है जी मुझे तो सब पता है. वो कहता है मुझे सब पता है. I know everything. And I wonder, how would you know everything? How would
मेरा उल्टा
you have
है.
to,
I always tell people I don't know anything. I
नहीं,
don't know anything.
वो भी गलत है. ऐसा नहीं, वो भी गलत है कि you don't know anything, और ये भी गलत है कि I don't know everything. ये, you know, all
But
this,
we're
all
learning every
this,
day.
yeah, but this whole thing of क्या कहते हैं इसको कि नहीं, अपना, you know, मेरे को तो सब पता है, not being able to, आप जब तक accept नहीं करोगे यार, if you don't realize कि हाँ, there is something that I've made a mistake, how will you learn? This is something which I've not done right, because I'm a human being. I'm bound to make mistakes. I make a mistake every day of my life. ऐसे तो है नहीं कि I don't make a mistake. There is someone that I must be hurting. कुछ मैंने कर दिया, मुझे लगा मैं ठीक हूँ, because I always think I am right. My point of view is right. But then if I look at from the other point of view, then I might understand, or I might realize that, you know, man, maybe he or she thinks that this is not right. But I feel this is right. But that doesn't mean वो मेरे को 6 दिखता है, उसको तो 9 दिखता होगा ना. ऐसे नहीं मेरे को 6 दिखता है तो उसको भी 6 दिखना. You know. So I think that is something which is लोग नहीं मानते यार. People don't take their losses. People don't accept it. People don't, नहीं मारते. ना मैं ठीक. हमारी मतलब कि I don't want to quote, but a lot of people make mistakes. No, and they keep on doing the same mistakes. Whereas, yes, but when you win, and if you can enjoy that winning gracefully, you know, and A lot of times when you win, when something works for you, and something that you've worked on becomes successful, and people like it, and then you say wow. But ऐसा भी नहीं है कि वो सर पर चढ़ जाए आपकी, and then you start making or doing things which are like, अब तो यार मैं तो invincible हो गया हूँ, I to know everything, people have accepted me and they like what I do, चलो now let me do everything. तो वो I think it's important here to make a balance. अब बहुत लोग हैं वो करते हैं, आई गेस बहुत लोग नहीं करते, बट आई थिंक करना चाहिए. यू शुड ट्राई एंड बैलेंस आउट थिंग्स, विनिंग एंड लूजिंग. ट्राई एंड लूज gracefully and
Yeah,
try
I
and win
think a
gracefully.
lot of failures actually teach you. They really teach you how to stay afloat in life. Because, I mean, not for the sake of it that failure make great stories, not for that. They do make great stories. कितने लोगों को सबको सुना है ये कहते हुए 50 रुपए लेके मैं निकला था और मैंने ये
वो
अचीव
सही
किया
है,
ये अचीव.
वो सही है.
हाँ
50 लेके, वो सब 50 रुपए लेके या 100 रुपए लेके आए थे, वो सही है.
नहीं, हाँ, बट जरूरी नहीं है कि सबकी कहानी वहीं से शुरू होती है. बहुत
नो,
लोगों की कहानी, हर इंसान की कहानी अपनी है. सो
ऑफ कोर्स. वो हर इंसान की कहानी थोड़ी ना 50 रुपए लेके शुरू होगी. Everybody will not come with 50 rupees. Somebody would come with more than 50 rupees. कोई कोई 200 रुपए लेके आएगा, कोई no, it's not. Everybody is different, yeah. But you can't rationalize things कि नहीं नहीं,
you
ऐसा नहीं
can't,
होता है.
you can't do that. When I look at people failing and then getting up, or falling on getting up, that gives me immense, sense of feeling that okay, this person, whoever it may be, wants to try. And I say trying से बड़ी बात कोई नहीं हो सकती. Because they say ना, keep trying and then there is a chance of you achieving something. वो भाई, हम छोटी सी चींटी को देखते हैं और वो कितनी बार वो चढ़ती है, you know दीवार चढ़ती है, कभी गिरती है, फिर चढ़ती है, फिर कोशिश करती है, फिर जेन्युइनली कभी ना कभी चढ़ी जाती है. So वो लगी रहती है. So this is something, actually, when we look around in our environment, we learn so much from our environment, whether it is the trees, whether it is animals, छोटे छोटे कीड़े, सब कुछ हमें सिखाते हैं, पर हम सीखते नहीं हैं. हम actually as people, I think we're so self engulfed thinking कि we are human being, but actually like trees के बारे में तो मैं बहुत बोलती हूँ और यही कहती हूँ कि मतलब when you look at a tree, what do we see? We see strength. We see कि हम कैसे grow करते हैं and कैसे पत्ते झड़ते हैं और कैसे नए पत्ते निकलते हैं. So these are all learnings, and this is how we should associate our happiness in life to something similar. खुशी आती है, जाती है, कभी मायूस होते हैं. I think it's very important to. That's exactly where my next quote is coming. It says, sometimes happiness is a feeling, but sometimes it's a decision.
Happiness is always a decision, I feel. You have to decide that you have to be happy, then only you will feel happy. और एक और चीज मैं बता दूं आपको, जो आपने लास्ट बताया ना, सेल्फ बिलीव बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. तो आपने एंड्स का जो एग्जांपल दिया शिफाली, वो सारा का सारा लाइफ जो है ना, हम लोग सब ह्यूमन बीइंग्स जो है ना, वी ऑल नीड टू हैव सेल्फ बिलीफ इन आवरसेल्व्स. As I told you before, God has made our mind and body in such a way that अगर हमने ठान ली ना in life, we will achieve. आप देखो आज, where all we have reached. Look at humans where they have reached. We have reached the space. We have a international space station. People go there and stay there for months over there. All right. Apart from that, the kind of infrastructure that we make, and what all that we have achieved over the years till the time, you know human beings have been involved for hundreds of thousands of years. But you see, we can achieve anything and everything if अगर हमने ठान ली हो तो वो self belief होता है. You feel people who are so successful. Look at Jeff Bezos, or Elon Musk, or so on and so forth, or अपना Steve Jobs. When he started Apple, it was his self belief what he wanted Apple to be, and today look where Apple is. Okay, and Microsoft, all of these people in our country, you see the great industrialists, the great politicians. It's all self belief. Unless and until we don't have self belief in ourselves, we won't be able to achieve anything. And वो self belief है, which is something which would make you happy, which will make you feel happy, which will make you decide that you should be happy. जैसे मैंने कहा था कि life is beautiful. It's very important for you to feel that and for you to decide कि नहीं यार मेरे को तो see देखो, अगर तो मैं कहूँगा कि नहीं यार मैं तो यार ठीक नहीं हूँ, मुझे प्रॉब्लम।
True. I think either I have lost a connection or Vikram Chopra has. So let's see. Yeah, he was talking about a very interesting thing right now. कि दुनिया में जिंदगी में. Okay, there he's back. I think there was a little disconnect from his side.
My electricity went. Yeah. So
I,
my main system is gone. So it's my phone
I
right
got it. Well, don't worry. I was trying to just tell everybody what an interesting thing you were telling us about. So it's
now. मैं
good to
कहता
have you back.
मैं
Please continue.
कहता मैं कहता सेल्फ बिलीफ के बारे में। तो वो सेल्फ बिलीफ जो है ना यार, वो people a lot of people have, a lot of people don't have. I think it's very important for all of us to have self belief. Self belief is so important, whatever one wants to do. अगर आप कहो ना कि मैं अगर फिल्म मेकर हूं तो मुझे बेस्ट फिल्म मेकर बनना है, वो मेरा सेल्फ बिलीफ है। अगर मेरे को बेस्ट, तो क्या है, बेस्ट की भी बड़ी कैटेगरीज होती हैं। अगर आज मैंने अच्छा कर लिया तो कोई और है जो मुझसे अच्छा कर लेगा। सो इट्स ऑलवेज इवॉल्विंग। और मेरा कहने का ये मतलब है कि जो मैनेजर हो गया मुझे बेस्ट मैनेजर बनना है, जो मैकेनिक हो गया मुझे बेस्ट मैकेनिक बनना है, इवन वर्क, सो आई फील दैट वो जब तक सेल्फ बिलीव नहीं होगा, तो वो सेल्फ बिलीव नहीं होगा तो हैप्पीनेस नहीं आएगी। बिकॉज आप बिलीव करोगे एंड यू से आई कैन डू इट, आई एम डूइंग इट, एंड यू फील हैप्पी। नहीं तो आप यार वो मुझसे तो हो ही नहीं था यार, वो मैं हो ही नहीं था यार, वो किसी ने कहा था तो शक्ल ही ऐसी है, तो फिर आप ऐसी हो जाओ, यू नो मेक अदर हैप्पी यार, सेल्फ यार क्या है,
Yeah,
यू नो
yeah.
ये नहीं तो
I
ये सही। तो सेल्फ बिलीव, वो जो एंट का एग्जांपल है ना, वो एंट बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट चीज है। वो आप उसकी उतनी वैल्यू नहीं करते, बट लुक एट दैट, दे डू एवरीथिंग। So yes, I think it's very important for you or for anyone to decide to be happy, and then once you decide, that feeling automatically आ जाती है। ऐसा
Well,
मेरा
I've
मानना है।
asked you a lot of things which were, I can't say they were serious, but they were very compelling and very, very in life, in sync with what we all are about. But yes, now there is this little funny thing coming up, but I really wanted to answer this because, I mean, we should always end on a good, funny note, isn't it?
हाँ, हाँ।
So it says, two clever people can't fall in love. True love needs one idiot.
Mm, I don't know about that, if you ask me. I mean, I think it can be, yeah. Two clever people, or see, love is something which is anybody can fall in love, yeah. Come on. जरूरी थोड़ा एक जरूरी थोड़ा है कि पॉजिटिव और नेगेटिव हो, कोई ऐसे तो नहीं होता कि एक नेगेटिव पॉजिटिव हो ना, इट कैन बी एनीथिंग। नहीं,
Yeah, yeah,
आई थिंक
yeah.
आई कैन फॉल इन लव, और एनीबडी कैन फॉल आउट ऑफ लव इन टुडेस टाइम। तो लव होना भी बहुत इजी है, और लव से फॉल होना भी बहुत इजी है। तो
I
इट्स
completely agree.
it's I will not say love is not there anymore, because I had a discussion the other day. Somebody said, oh, there is no love in today's time. I said नहीं, ऐसा नहीं हो सकता। नहीं, 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 with social media love खत्म हो गया जी, love ही नहीं है अब तो सब सोशल मीडिया, सब दिखावा है। It's everybody is pretending, everything is fake, I said, why? I said, you may feel like that, but a lot of people do it genuinely. A lot of people perhaps want to do it, ऐसा नहीं है। तो I feel ऐसा, it can be, love is it's a very vast emotion, yeah, come on।
Yeah, it is a vast emotion. I completely agree with you. And I think it's a very beautiful feeling falling in love. And I think many people should fall in love with everything around them, not just people.
Yeah.
Life is beautiful, as you started when you said this. Life is beautiful, and I completely agree with you that it is beautiful. I think we by nature are hoarders, somewhere. जैसे हम लोग चीज़ें कलेक्ट करते हैं, रखते हैं, इतने सालों तक रखते हैं, उसी तरह हम बहुत सारी फीलिंग्स भी अंदर ना होल्ड कर लेते हैं। बुरा, अच्छा, बुरा ज़्यादा होल्ड करते हैं, किसी की अच्छाई कम याद रखते हैं, बट कर लेते हैं। बट आई थिंक
Hmm.
इट्स हाई टाइम दैट वी एक्चुअली टेक अ सीवर, वो व्हेन वी वर किड्स वी यूज्ड टू सी दैट चावल चुनने वाली, दैट राइस वुमन वुड कम एंड छानो द राइस, and the garta would go down and ऊपर अच्छा चावल रह जाता था. So similarly,
Yeah,
um,
back to my system. So,
similarly, if we can
हाँ,
actually keep the goodness with us and let the bad things go, आई थिंक दैट्स अ ब्यूटीफुल फीलिंग. इट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. जो आपके नज़दीक है, जो आपके लिए इम्पोर्टेंट है, आप उसको संभाल के रखें. और जो आपको लगता है कि भाई इसको जाने दो, तो जाने दो, उसको पकड़ के मत रखो. बिकॉज एज वी ग्रो वी लर्न दैट इट इज, दो इट्स टफ to let go. People say let go. It's little tough, but if we work on it consciously, nothing
Mm.
is impossible.
No,
Nothing
it's
is
very
impossible.
important, Shefali, to let things go. ये बहुत important है. A lot of people don't. They hold on to things. वो सबसे खराब चीज है. When you hold on to things, no, they don't work. You should let them go. वो कहते हैं ना, दूर रहें और ठंडी हवाएं आती रहें, वो बेटर है.
Ah,
You can't hold on things. वो कभी नहीं पकड़ सकते आप. वो अपने पास रहेंगी तो ऑटोमेटिकली रहेंगी. आप किसी को जबरदस्ती कुछ नहीं कर सकते. टुडे, पहले भी नहीं कर सकते थे, आज तो बिल्कुल नहीं कर सकते.
nah, it's yeah, you can't and you should not. वो कहते हैं ना, if I was supposed to be controlled, then I would be probably attached with a remote control or something, but ऐसा नहीं है. तो I think it's very important to let be. And हर इंसान को अपने तरीके से जिंदगी जीने का हक है.
Yeah, yeah,
And
of course.
as you said, life is beautiful and this is what we learn. और कुछ भी किसी के मन में अगर रह जाता है, प्लीज गेट इट ऑन द टेबल, डिस्कस विद फैमिली, डिस्कस विद फ्रेंड्स, डिस्कस विद पीपल हु मैटर टू यू. बिकॉज एट द एंड ऑफ द डे, कोई भी ऐसी चीज नहीं है जो आपके अपने नहीं समझ पाते. ओवर अ पीरियड ऑफ टाइम दे डू अंडरस्टैंड. लॉट ऑफ टाइम्स कभी शायद थोड़ा वक्त लें किसी चीज को समझने या यू नो किसी चीज को एक्सेप्ट करने में. बट आई थिंक yes, it is very important to be real. As simple as that.
Be
Be
real.
real. Be real, because उससे बड़ी कोई बात नहीं है. आप जितने भी चीजें अपने ऊपर मुखटे पहनते हो, वो कभी ना कभी निकालने पड़ते हैं. एंड द सूनर यू डू, द बेटर इट इज. ओनली फॉर यू. आप ही के लिए अच्छा है. बिकॉज जब आप रियल हो गए, और अगर लाइक यू सेड नो के बारे में, सो आई रियली थॉट कि यस, अगर हम जेन्युइनली कोई चीज नहीं करना चाहते, आई डोंट थिंक वी शुड go dilly dally. Just say, nahi, I don't want to. And you don't have to give all sets of excuses to go with it. No means no. And a yes means yes.
It's very simple.
And I
Yeah, it's very simple.
think life is so simple when you think about it. In conversation, it feels very simple, yes. But at the same time, जैसे जैसे आप apply करना शुरू करते हो, that's what Vikram suggested. जैसे जैसे आप apply करना शुरू करते हो, life actually becomes much more fulfilling, something to look forward to, something more enjoyable. And I think we all deserve a happy life. What say?
We should. It's important to be happy. God has given us life. We should enjoy every moment of it. We should live every moment of it. We should have fun every moment of it. And we should not take things for granted at all. We should love and we should live and let people live. And we should love and let people love. And just be yourself. Yeah. Sab theek hai. God is being
Yes,
kind.
yes. Somebody just said, Shashank said, amazing session and very engaging conversation.
Thank you,
So,
Susan.
yes, so thank you, Vikram, for being here. And this
Thank
was
you.
absolutely amazing. Loved it completely. I'm sure there's so much people will learn from this.
I
Believe
hope
me.
so.
ये
I
छोटी
hope
छोटी
so.
बातें,
I
छोटी
hope
बातें,
I hope
छोटी
we've been trying to. I hope we are. हमने कुछ लोगों में कुछ चीजों का भाव डाला हो या कुछ
जरूर
एहसास
डाला
करवाया.
है. I'm so sure about this. When you put seeds, कुछ ना कुछ असर तो होता ही है. It's very important, and I think इसका असर होगा, बिल्कुल होगा, because the beauty is in small things. छोटी छोटी खुशियाँ, छोटी छोटी चीजें, छोटी चीजों को enjoy करना सीखो. Live life king size. ये जिंदगी मिले ना दोबारा. So bye for now, and thank you for watching us on Storylines by Shefali Chopra.
Bye. See ya.